Do I trust Disney with a remake of my favorite and best superhero show ever made? Well, it's not a good sign with Daredevil when you have to scrap the entire season and start over. Oh no. So within the first 10 minutes of the show, Bullseye returns and shoots Foggy. This leads to a huge CGI fight with Daredevil. The fighting is horrible, and I miss the Netflix hand-to-hand combat. So, with the death of Foggy, I must explain doing this within the first 10 minutes of a brand new Disney Plus show is horrible, and it's only done to shock the audience. There is no weight here. There is no reason to do this soon in a show where you're still establishing your characters. Ask yourself, why do I care about Foggy Nelson? It's because of the hard work that the Netflix show put in to build Foggy up as Matt Murdock's best friend, not anything this Disney Plus show has ever done. Foggy's death is so rushed and so quickly forced down our throats that Disney quickly moves away from it as fast as possible, and even never bothers to consider the aftermath of one of Matt's close friends dying. Instead, Disney decides in all their infinite wisdom to skip ahead one whole year. Ask yourself, man, this feels very Thor Ragnarok-like. Let's just get rid of all of our main characters and what's been done before, just so we can tell a stupid story of new characters that nobody cares about, and Matt not being Daredevil, going on dates with people I don't want to see.
San Francisco's nice. It's different from New York, not too different.
How's the Kingpin being treated in this show? Well, Kingpin has done so much worse in this episode, and the damage they've done to the great character that was built up in the Netflix show is borderline irreversible. Again, the Kingpin from the Netflix show was smart, powerful, and had an uncontrollable rage deep inside of him and was super violent. He was so hard to bring down. He was always one step ahead of Matt and his friends, and he even had police officers and even FBI agents to do his bidding. In the Disney show, the character is soft. His wife has completely taken over the business, and we're told multiple times how much better of a job she is doing and how much more money she's making than he could ever have done. Also, we find out she's cheating on him with another man.
I know about Adam, Vanessa.
We learn that Kingpin is still begging to be with her, and he still loves her.
I'm here because I don't want to lose my wife.
So in episode 2, Kingpin goes to couples therapy with his wife so they can talk about their feelings more. Come on. The rest of Kingpin's story is so fast, it literally could have been an entire season of him running for mayor, holding debates, winning the race. Like, what are they doing, just forcing this all into one episode? And they never even answer the question, how is Kingpin even in this position to run for mayor? Last time we saw the Kingpin, we had bulletproof evidence from Nadim's testimony that would lock the Kingpin up in jail. How is he running for mayor? What happened? Foggy himself in the Netflix show told us this was a smoking gun.
Is exempt from the hearsay rule. What? The court says that a person who believes that they're dying has less incentive to lie. Therefore, anything they say is...
You're telling me this is admissible in court?
Every damn word. It's the silver bullet to take down Fisk.
Episode 2 plays a little bit better than episode 1, but it still has some pretty bad writing. And the whole Wilson-Vanessa Fisk therapy hour at the end is just pathetic. I would say, during this entire episode, Wilson Fisk, he's fixing potholes, he's being a mayor, and you get a hint of him bribing a police commissioner, but it's lazy. It has nothing on what Wilson Fisk was doing in the Netflix shows, where Wilson Fisk literally used anyone and everyone to achieve his goal. Wilson Fisk played the long game with people.
Yeah, why not just do it yourself?
Because I played the long game, Mr. Castle.
Good-hearted people like FBI agent Nadim forced to work for Fisk out of fear for his family's future, or like the Punisher, Frank Castle, where he just wanted a little bit of information about his family's death, and in order to obtain that information, he would have to fill Wilson Fisk's competition in prison, and Fisk would still try to kill him anyway.
Castle, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Wilson Fisk had such a natural way of corrupting people like FBI agents, cops, getting information on them, and making them be part of his plan, whether they liked it or not. And here it's just lazy, it's pathetic, it's not really anything special, just showing him like, I could kill your family at any moment. The White Tiger storyline could be interesting. White Tiger was dressed as a civilian. He sees two dirty cops beating up a man. He saves the man gets away. The dirty cops take White Tiger, where Matt Murdock finds him and takes him in as his client. Matt Murdock learns that he is the White Tiger. We do get to see Matt Murdock actually being a lawyer in this show, and it's not really up to the same level as it was in the Netflix show. For example, there's some horrible writing with the scene with the judge, Matt Murdock, and the prosecutor, where I truly don't think Disney and the writers of the show, where they don't really understand what it means to be a vigilante. They're trying to omit the evidence to make the juries know that this man is the White Tiger, based on the fact that he wasn't wearing his costume when he saved that guy.
The White Tiger has no bearing on this case. The defense moves to suppress.
This is next level, Murdoch. That guy's a vigilante.
He wasn't in possession of his mystical amulet or in the White Tiger outfit at the time of the incident. Allowing this type of totally inflammatory information will unfairly bias the jurors. It perfectly meets the standard of more prejudicial than probative.
Wait, what?
Just because you're not wearing a costume like a superhero doesn't mean you're not a vigilante. Being a vigilante just simply means you're taking action into your own hands, which this man was doing. It falls into that definition. At the end of the episode, we finally get a fight scene between non-Daredevil and the dirty cops at the apartment of the man that was saved by White Tiger in the train station. Busting into the apartment, Matt Murdock is forced to fight them. This scene would have played a whole lot better if we understood the inside baseball into why Matt Murdock is refusing to be Daredevil. Again, we have no idea why he gave up the costume. Was it a good fight? No. If we're going to go with the logic that Matt Murdock isn't being Daredevil because he thinks he lost control, crossed the line, and kills Bullseye on the night that Foggy died.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
Vigilante is a loaded word.
Parlance of our time.
My best friend was killed. The line was crossed.
Well, Bullseye lived, and it wasn't really his fault because he was defending himself. Foggy was attacked out of the blue. Again, not Daredevil's fault. So I don't really understand why he's giving up being Daredevil based on a loss of a friend, which he had no control over. Again, I direct you to season 3 of Netflix. If you want to see the buildup of Matt Murdock's as Daredevil, struggling with the idea of what he feel like he needs to do, i.e., killing Wilson Fisk to stop him, which goes against his religious background and what he values as human life, then watch the scene where he has Fisk dead to rights, and in that moment needs to decide whether or not he's going to kill him or not. This works in the Netflix show because of the build-up to this point, the moment Daredevil decides not to kill Wilson Fisk. And if he would have killed him in that moment, then I would have believed a line was crossed and he would have had to stop being Daredevil.
Come on! Kill me! No! God knows I want you, but you don't get to destroy who I am!
Disney, I get no understanding of Matt because we skipped a whole year after Foggy died. And now when he fights these two dirty cops, and I'm just going to say one of them definitely had their neck snapped. I'm sorry, but the story so far has not led me to believe anything other than Matt is only taking a break from being Daredevil because he's sad. I have no idea how Matt Murdock is feeling or understand this character in the Disney Plus show because they give me no actual character development. In episode 2, it's just more focused on boring characters and subplots like dating.
Take the check, please.
She knows I don't date lawyers.
Oh, what did I tell you to get you to come over from the DA's office?
You said that I was brilliant, which is true.
I took over the business. It thrived. It had never been more profitable.
Check it out for the future episodes, but I have very little hope that this thing is going to get better, but we'll see. What did you guys think of the new Daredevil show? Are you invested? Did you like it? Leave a comment. Hit a subscribe button to my YouTube channel. I'll be covering Daredevil show. Thank you all for watching up to this point, and I hope you all have a good day.